Northern Ireland's hardly the Bahamas.
Welcome to British Rational's review of the year 2017. Part 2, April to June. In the months when... April. April saw the usual April Fool's jokes in the media. Virgin Trains announced train ticket tattoos. The Guardian announced that George Osborne was going to release his own clothing line called Giorgio. And the Mail announced that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle had got married in Vegas and that Donald Trump had launched the largest non-nuclear bomb the world has ever seen. The last one wasn't a joke.
Probably. The way Trump looks at it, bombs are the quickest way to flatten an area for a golf course.
Well, I just wish they'd drop one on Scotland. Stop their whinging. Oh, no, there's a massive boom.
Then he'd use illegal cluster munitions for the bunkers.
I like big bombs and I cannot lie.
Bombs, making America great again.
May. The French finally found a backbone by standing up to the hard right and electing Emmanuel Macron over Marie Le Pen.
Well, it's good for the UK, isn't it? He likes the older lady, and Theresa won Lexit.
I'm well pleased, right, that he won. Because firstly, that Le Pen don't like Muslims, and Macron is proper fit, you know what I mean?
When I heard about the French presidential election, I put a pen through a macaroon. It was not art. I wasted my lunch.
Oh no, he's far too young. He should be out playing with his mates, not running a country.
If only we could put Le Pen's views into Macron's body. At least he's a banker.
Sadly, 2017 saw a number of terror attacks in the UK, including Westminster in March, Manchester in May, and London Bridge and Finsbury Park in June.
I've done everything I can do. I've denounced it. I even went to the mosque and spoke to the imam about how to spot radicalisation. And I watched a charity concert, which is a big bloody thing, do you know what I mean? Because, like, Ariana Grande's music is a pile of bruv.
It sort of makes London a scary place to live, doesn't it? Hey, but not as scary as a Saturday nights and tellings.
I always carry a backpack with me on the bus nowadays. It's the best way to make sure you get a seat to yourself.
June. The NHS suffered a cyber attack, bringing its systems down for 4 days. Security experts dubbed it WannaCry. Someone was having a bad day in the office.
Yeah, it's a wise hacker that demands ransom from the NHS, an organisation that can't afford nurses or beds.
I can't stand the NHS. Boo-hoo, I'm a junior doctor, I'm a modern day slave, I don't give a just take my piss and kidney out.
Such a man thing to do. I bet you some loser guy got rejected by a nurse on uniformdating.com and decided to throw a hissy fit.
It was Richard Branson behind it. Bankrupt the NHS so he can buy it all up later. Ironic that he owns Virgin when he f***s us all so regularly.
So Donald Trump drops the largest non-nuclear bomb in history just to flush out 34 Taliban. What the f*** are he going to do now that North Korea has been revealed to be behind WannaCry?
So this is why I'm such a big believer in homeopathy, because you can't hack penicillin. And I know I sound quite clever when I talk about homeopathy because no one really knows what it is.
Could be worse. In the US, it's the healthcare system that takes the patients hostage.
Back to Trump. And this time it's an environmental catastrophe as he takes the US out of the Paris Climate Accord. We're only 2 degrees of separation between Donald Trump and the end of the world as we know it.
Well, he doesn't believe in climate change, does he? Just like he doesn't believe in common decency. Or the word no.
Probably withdrew because he thought someone might ask him to find Paris on a map.
Thank heavens Trump doesn't believe in helping the environment. His strategy would probably be to threaten the polar ice caps with nuclear annihilation if they don't stop melting.
What was that?
Paris Climate Accord?
Well, if anyone can pull off cords, it's Paris. I love her.
Who cares about the climate in Paris? I don't even like Belgium.
What did he do? Unfollow it on Twitter?
Say what you like about global warming. June was a lovely month.
June also saw a snap general election, which left Theresa May desperately trying to prop up her failing government. Good news, though. She's managed to offload £1 billion of our old £1 coins to the DUP.
I've heard the Tories like sticking their money in offshore accounts, but the DUP? Northern Ireland's hardly the Bahamas.
Oh, Jeremy Corbyn.
Of course, Corbyn was the real winner, in that he got the second highest number of votes and a song.
I really support Theresa May now. She lost a majority and now she's a minority, and it's really important to support minorities.
So we take £1 billion from the Saudis to give £1 billion to the DUP, so we're basically money launderers for extremists.
Silly, silly, silly Theresa. Stupid car.
Corbyn had ties to the IRA, but now Theresa May's given £1 billion to a Northern Irish party founded on extremist terrorism. Classic one-upmanship there, and another win for the Conservatives.
Sadly, June also saw the Grenfell Tower disaster, in which a public housing block of flats in Kensington burnt down, taking 71 lives. 6 months on, many of the survivors have still to be rehomed.
We're all guilty, Carpet. You, me, everyone watching at home, we're all guilty of doing exactly what they wanted us to do, of forgetting. Watching I'm a Celebrity, reading about how many Cokes Donald Trump has for breakfast. All the while, 6 months ago, she said 3 weeks. 3 weeks for them people. 103 households, people who've lost everything because the council couldn't be bothered spending £5,000. Still in a hotel for Christmas. The vicar's daughter. Very Christian.
Join us tomorrow for more British Rationals.